Hey everybody, and welcome to My Usual Me, and welcome back to Genesis City. Alrighty guys, before we get started, just 3 things I want to let you know. Number 1, there's no shield on the city. Shield's been taken off completely, so there is no shield anymore. You don't have to worry about it going on, going off, when you can get in, when you can get out. It's open to everybody all the time. Number 2, the cave that led into the bottom of the city and through an artifact chamber, that's been sealed off. That cave is still there, but it has been sealed off. There is no artifact chamber anymore. And number 3, the artifacts themselves have been scattered. Now, as to whether they're in the city or they're on the map, I'm unclear, but I do know that they are no longer around, and it is a known issue that in a single-player game, you may not find artifacts. So I haven't been able to find any artifacts, but that's probably because I'm in a single-player instance. So on a server, you're going to find your artifacts. I'll do an video probably sometime in the near future where I go and we look for the artifacts and tell you where they all are. I'll give you all the locations and the coordinates, but that's at a future episode, probably episode 5, 6, somewhere in there. All right, guys, now let's get going. What do you say? Let's go. Oh my goodness, you would not believe what's going on in this city now. This thing has been reskinned, repurposed, just everything has been redone. He ripped it out by the guts and replaced it with all kinds of new stuff. Look at these dancers, man. Oh my goodness. Guys, we have public transport now. We have vendors now. We have giant places for you to build and for you to call home. We have just all kinds of crazy stuff. There's currency in this mod now. There are ships that you can fly in this mod now. There are just all kinds of really, really cool things that I'm going to show you in a series of videos. So right now, let's go ahead. Okay, you're seeing this during the day. Let me go ahead and let me show you what this looks like at night. Let me fly up here real quick. We're going to fly up, and I'm going to show you what this looks like at night. This place, guys, if you are epileptic or if you're prone to seizures or you have a problem with flashing lights, I suggest you maybe fast forward the video because yeah, this is going to be it looks different at night. So let me show you what it looks like at night real quick. And we're going to go like this, bump, bump. There, boom. That's what it looks like at night. So, that's trippy, huh? Is that not just the trippiest thing you've seen? Look at them, where those dancers at. There's those dancers down there. Oh my goodness gracious. You know, and it's dark as heck, man. But the neon makes it always like, I need to go to this place, or I need to go to that place. And yeah, you can go to that place. So, and we've got what, Noodle Bowl Tower over here. We got West Tower over there. We got Temple Drogo over there. And so let me go ahead and go back to the daytime here. Let's go down at 8 o'clock in the morning. And so I'm really excited about this, man. This has been a long time coming. This is months and months of waiting. Let's see, let's start with, that's what I call Noodle Bowl Tower. I don't know what this is actually called. But there's places where you can build right over here. See, noodle bowls. Like, there's not much in here. I mean, you could build in here. That'd be kind of cool if you walled this off, made yourself a little base. It wouldn't mean much of a base, but you could build in here, like down in here. You'd have to fly out, but you could get out. That would be interesting. All right, let's go show you. Let's show you Temple Drogo and the West Tower first, because those are probably the 2 best base locations in this mod, I think, except for the Grandmaster Tower. We have the Grandmaster Tower as well. We'll start with West Tower right here. West Tower right here has 2 levels where you can build. It's a fair amount of space. Wouldn't be too difficult to wall off if you wanted to. And then it's got the upper level here as well, which is the same amount of space, but I don't know how you would portion that off. Use your imagination and let me know in the comment section below how you would make this into a cool base. Temple Drogo is a whole different story, though. Temple Drogo, guys, this thing is built for a ton of building. This thing is, I would say, I don't know, maybe 50 stories tall. I'm assuming. I mean, I haven't done the count. But I'm thinking from the tippy top of the tower, right here, which is as high as you can go. You can get out a window. Can you get out this window? I don't know if you can get out that window or not. But all the way down to the bottom, guys. This thing is built for elevator. Look how far this thing goes, man. It's like Dude, this is huge. Drogo Tower is the place, probably the best base location for a PvP group, I think. Because there's, I mean, maybe not. Maybe there's not enough holes for you to get in and out of, but this is a permanent structure. It's not going anywhere. This is Offworld Transport right here. Offworld Transport, guys, actually, this is part of the transport system. So there is a panel that comes down, and it looks just like that one. Looks like just like this one. I'm kind of getting off base, but and it goes up and it flies out and it takes you from to various spots. There are other drop ships that come and take you to various spots in the city. They have their automatic flight paths, so those can't be changed, which is fine because it allows somebody who can't fly to get into different spots in the city. This is the Offworld Transport Pad in action. It's kind of slow, but it'll get you where you need to go, and you can be able to move dinos from one place to another. So this is actually kind of a nice thing to have. Like I said, it'll end up, and it ends up dropping you down into here. And then it picks you up, and then it'll stop for about 30 seconds or so, and then it'll pick up and continue on its way. So see, it just floats right in here and just lands right here. Yeah, be positive or we'll turn the blasters on you, man. There are numerous vendors here in town. I'm going to go ahead and cover those in a separate video, so we're not going to cover those right now. There is a city police station right here, which it's a lot smaller on the inside than it looks like on the outside, but it looks pretty cool from up from where it is. So let me go ahead and show you what that's all about. So the city police station, guys, right here, it has 2 drop ships, which you can actually claim, and you can use them for transport. If you want to be a police, a police force or whatnot. And here's a place for your police station, which would make an excellent base as well. Excellent base of operations. There's a second area right in here, which you can. Really? We have the tools for you to enforce the law. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Yeah, he's a rockin' police robot, man. I don't know. Breaking it? Maybe. Alright, guys. Well, that's a police station for you. Let's go ahead and let me hit you up. Let's go over here and we'll check out the botanical gardens over here. We just added yesterday. This is Botanica. And, guys, by the way, I'm filming this before the release of the mod. So if anything changes at the last second, it probably won't make it into the video, but I'll go ahead and cover it in a future video. Botanica, ladies and gentlemen, are basically the botanical gardens of the city, and there will be animal spawns here. Now, it looks like all the animal spawns have been taken out of the main city, but the botanical gardens itself should have some animal spawns. We're going to be seeing those in just a minute. So this little green ramp goes all the way down and around and around. And it might be kind of difficult for you to get here unless you use a taxi or one of the other drop ships. But up in here, there's a bunch of plants. Okay, right here, guys. This is a loot box. All of the drops have been replaced by loot boxes right here, which is how you're going to find all your stuff. So right here, there is a apprentice plesiosaur saddle and a refrigerator blueprint. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this because there's no plesiosaurs on this map. So at least not that I know of. And also there you'll find some Genesis tokens in these boxes as well. So that's going to be one of the ways you can make money on the map. So, oh, there's a turtle. So look at these domes, guys. These domes are amazing, right? Let me go ahead and this water you can drink from this. You can drink from this. You can drink from this. Really good stuff. Not fake water. It's real water. There's a trike. Okay, so we've got trees, we got mushrooms in here. All of these have trees and mushrooms. One door would be able to block this off, and you'd have yourself an impenetrable base except for that door. And there's about 6 of these things laying around. There are a lot of different spawns in here, guys, so you got to be careful. There's things like the turtle and the trike, but I've seen Trudons in here. I've seen Titanoboas. I've seen raptors. I'm probably going to see a raptor or two, actually. Which is why I'm all teched up, and I got a tech rifle on me, so I'm ready for it if it happens. There are 5 or 6 of these domes. So yeah, man, put down your base, make a little village up in Botanica. Call it the Botanica Village, It's pretty cool, right? Yeah, I like it a lot, actually. I don't see any raptors just yet, but I just wiped this world, so I'm thinking maybe they haven't spawned in yet. So maybe they have. Maybe they will. All right, we continue on through here. Oh, that's a Carno. That's a Carno. Where'd he go? There he is. We should probably get rid of Mr. Carno, just because, for the public safety. For the public safety. Yeah, Mr. Carno, I'm sorry, but you had to go. So there's more than 6 of these. I think there's, what, 9 or 10, maybe 12 of these domes. And each one of them is exactly the same. It has some mushrooms and it has a tree in it. So there's some resources for you to play with. No monkey. If you go out this side, which is that's the east side, you're going to find the grid. By the way, guys, also that we have brand new water tanks here. These are water bowsers. You can drink water from here if you get thirsty. They're just going to be scattered around the city. So keep your eyes open for these. So you make them your landmarks so that you can go ahead and make sure you have plenty of water. Because down in the city, there's not a lot of water. So, I mean, there is, but it's in the bowsers, right? There's plenty of them up here. So we're going to go through. This is the grid, guys. The grid is an auditorium. It's a place where you can perform. It's a stage. Go ahead and check it out, and have your little RP song and dance and talent contests and whatnot right here. Your little speeches, your orations and whatnot. Pretty cool thing. I like it a lot. These little guys look like little places where you could actually put a little base in here if you wanted to block all this off. A lot of places to land a flyer in. Now, right now, I don't think that the city allows flyers, but I think that can be changed in your any settings. So I think that shouldn't be an issue for most people. They know how to run a server. All right, guys. There's also, like I said, several vendors, and we're going to cover all the vendors in the 3rd episode, I think, probably, because the first episode is just the upper city here. Right there, what you see there is the transports that'll take you down into the lower city. If you're up here and you need to go to the lower city, so watch out for those transports because they'll take you all the way to the top, and then they'll bring you all the way down to the bottom. And these transports, when they bring you all the way to the top, they're going to bring you. I'm going to show you one of the vendors, which is the resource vendor. This guy right here. This is the resource vendor. So what happens is you get your tokens, you come on in.
Keep the medical equipment working.
You keep the medical equipment working. You do that. Anyway, so you throw in your tokens and you can purchase all kinds of materials, guys. So, including the nameless venom, which is going to allow you to tame your rock drakes. Where are the rock drakes, you ask? They're not in the city, okay? They're probably going to be next to the volcano. I'll cover them in another episode, along with the nameless. As soon as I find out more information, because he changed some things, I got to make sure I know exactly where they're at before I tell you so. All right, so let's see here. I think that's probably going to about do it. Is right here. I like this right here. I got to show you this. Oh, there is one obelisk in the city, and it's right here. I'm going to give you coordinates in just a second. See this blue? See this bubble here? That's your obelisk. The one obelisk. It's considered the blue obelisk, I think. So it's going to be at 2857, guys. Or 28.5 by 56.9. This is your obelisk right here, your blue obelisk terminal. The Offworld Transport, the big flat transport, it takes you right here. It'll take you right here. So all you gotta do is get on it. Eventually, it'll take you to here. So don't worry about it. You'll be able to do that. But this is a ship. This is a ship, and I don't think it does anything, but it looks really cool. And it's supposed to be the Offworld Transport ship, but yeah, it makes for good role play. And it's pretty cool, man. Pretty well built. I really like it a lot. Look at this. See these? Look at these captain's chairs and what. You don't think you can sit in these chairs, but it looks pretty cool, man. This ship looks pretty amazing. Look at that. All right, I don't think this does anything, so I think we're going to leave it be. If you can figure out if it does something, let me know in the comment section below, but I don't think it does. I think it's all for show, but it's pretty cool nonetheless. All right, like I said, guys, that platform that lands right here at the obelisk, so you're going to be able to use that platform to get here. And yeah, I like it. Well, here it is. Here it is. All right, so the Grandmaster Tower, guys, which is right here underneath the Grandmaster sign, is another base location which is inaccessible except by the sky, and it's a pretty good size. I'd say this is what, 6 high? Probably 6 foundations high, 10 foundations high, by, I don't know, 20 by 20, you think? It's going to make for a massive base. A massive base. Now, there's only one way in and out, but, you know, the positive thing about it is it's basically a giant metal cave, and it's permanent, so it's not going anywhere. So, these 3 locations, Grandmaster Tower, the West Tower, and the Drogo Temple are probably the 3 best locations for building a base, except for maybe the Botanica. But that's because you haven't seen what's down below. Well, guys, that is your that is your taxi shop right there, where you buy your taxis. Mom's Diner over there is your food vendor, and there's also a speeder bike vendor or a hover bike vendor right there. Right there, see it? See the hover bikes right there? That's a hover bike vendor right there. We're going to deal with that in another video, like I said. And there's 2 entrances, guys, to the Junker District. So we have one right here. Oh, another thing I wanted to mention. And there's another one on the other side of this, on the other side of the transport. So if you want to find the Junker District, find the Offworld Transport. There's on the left there's an entrance to the district, and to the right there's an entrance to the district. So, but the one thing I wanted to show you was the fish, the kwai, the coelacanth, or the goldfish, the giant goldfish here that it floats at the top of the city in the center. If you get lost, if you get turned around or whatever, the fish is flying south. Or it's swimming south, okay? So its tail is facing north. Let me just do this here. See? Oh. Okay, render. It's north, and that's south. So the fish is facing south, guys. So if you get turned around, use that fish as your compass point, at least when you're in the upper city. Alrighty, guys, well, I think that's going to do it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have found it informative and helpful. If you did, give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't checked out this mod, do it right now. And also hit that subscribe button while you're at it. And hit this bell icon for notifications, guys. As I always say, I am my usual me. You be your usual you. And we'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Oh, yeah, next time, Junker District.